Long overdue, I fucking guess. Let's not curse. I'm here. This is the first video, clearly. So I'm gonna be making more videos, obviously, and adding my Twitch streams to YouTube. So basically why I'm here in the first place is because I have been researching for an extensive amount of time. I would say like the past 2 years, year and a half, looking for remote jobs or online jobs where I don't have to show up to an office. I've worked a lot of jobs. I have a lot of skills. One of my favorite quotes of all time, you know, I be doing stuff.
I'm doing stuff, Lori. Thanks.
So, you know, all of the stuff I do, you know, I should at this point be, you know, making some kind of income off of it. So basically I'm sharing my research. I'm experimenting with some of the stuff I find, some of the jobs I find, and sharing my experiences with you, and hopefully, you know, we all find some shit that works for us, because you know, maybe you're just tired of also going into an office, or the feeling of being micromanaged, or not, you know, not being able to leave the house because you're physically disabled, or maybe you have anxiety, or whatever reason, you know, you have to want a remote job. I feel that. So it's my job to share these resources with you. I've looked at a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I noticed that a lot of times I feel like the jobs that are listed by some of these YouTubers, they like almost over exaggerate how much you could actually make. So I'm kind of like putting that to the test too. Okay, so I'm gonna try this method out. Did I make that much? You know, also obviously like things like affiliate marketing, blogging, doing a YouTube channel, all that stuff takes time for sure. But I'm talking about like, you know, micro task, side gigs, freelancing jobs. I don't know. I'm just trying to get creative and come up with something that gives me the income I need to invest in myself and my business, because ultimately that's what I want to do. I want to just run my business and, you know, sell dope ass clothes and stuff. So I'm going to be talking mostly about my journey to finding remote jobs and finding a formula that works for me, and I hope that helps other people out too. I will be sharing, you know, stuff about my college education, because I'm at the point where it's like I either drop out or I finish. I'm at a really weird point, so that's something I will be talking about. Obviously gaming stuff, because I am a gamer. I already have a Twitch stream, so I'm going to be aggregating all that stuff to YouTube. My modeling experiences, that's a side hustle for me for sure. But, you know, it's not easy to be a full-time model. And, you know, as someone who is studying really hard for pre-med and biology, I back then really wasn't going hard for modeling. It was like a hobby and like a thing where the opportunities would present themselves, and then I would just take it. But I wasn't really looking for you know, a pathway to becoming a top model. I wouldn't deny that if I was offered the opportunity now, I wouldn't say no, absolutely. But yeah, you know, the past some years I wasn't going so hard for it, and now that I've, you know, been home for some years now. There's a lot of opportunities. To do like really fun projects. You know, I like modeling. It is fun. It's like, you know, professional dress up, you know. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to post like once a week. Obviously, like my Twitch streams, I don't stream consistent enough, so I'm gonna discipline myself at the moment right now, since I've kind of moved from my botany education and I'm mostly working on coding right now, because that's actually something I've always dabbled in since I was like a kid. Like, I grew up playing outside and then suddenly I had a computer in my room. So I have always been making blogs, I've always been making websites, I've always been doing graphic design and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I've always been like into tech. So honestly, I sometimes wish I would have just went into computer science directly, going straight into college. But alas, biology is my heart and soul. Botany is my heart and soul. I just think that in terms of like career-wise, it's a little bit harder to get, you know, botanical research type of jobs. I think with certain STEM fields, we're, having connections is actually better. I mean, I know programming is like super competitive, no doubt, but you know, it's not so much about the salary and stuff. That's the plus. It's actually about me just making really cool projects. I've always been doing that since I was younger, but you know, really getting to learn different coding languages and being able to do much more than I ever have, that's really my goal. And yeah, I want to make money off that, you know. I will at a certain point. But this whole channel is just a journey. You know, for the most part, I'm not trying to sell no ebooks or any of that shit. I'm not an expert whatsoever on, you know, anything. I'm a jack of all trades, you know. Yeah, you know, I would like to be at expert level after a certain point, but me as a human, I am always evolving, I'm always learning, so I'm not sure if I'll ever get to expert, you know. I would call it extremely experienced. But I feel weird saying expert, or maybe that's just me having imposter syndrome, I don't know. Anyway, this is it. I'm here, I'm doing the thing, and now I'm that girl that's from LA with a YouTube channel. You know, it's fine. It'll be fun. It's gonna be fun times. So, yeah. I'm always gonna, lots of memes. Prepare for lots of memes, because I am but a humble meme farmer, and I speak in memes, so it's gonna be lit.